So, what is this eSafety Commission and where did it come from? And who is this American accented, rather bolshy woman who's the commissioner? Well, it was all set up in 2015 by the coalition government. The government originally appointed former federal police agent and eBay's head of trust and safety, Alistair McGibbon, as its first Children's eSafety Commissioner. Note the name change. It was set up as the Children's eSafety Commission, an election promise of the coalition in 2013 to protect kids online. Then it was changed, under Labor, to just eSafety. I guess because Labor and the left consider us all children to be controlled and managed. The Office of the eSafety Commissioner sits within the Australian Communications and Media Authority, ACMA. That's the authority that this show and ADH TV are kind of accountable to. So we already have to be very careful what we say and do, and we already are probably not doing ourselves any favours even talking about this issue or criticising our government overlords. But we must while we still can. Originally, the eSafety Commission was given the power to fine social media companies up to $17,000 a day. That's a heck of a lot less than the $750,000 a day they want to fine X now. See how government works, folks? Bit by bit, when you're not looking, they change the rules. And before you know it, your freedom is toast. So it's gone from remove the child abuse online or we'll fine you $17,000 a day, which is totally reasonable and I would support that 100%, to remove whatever we think is dangerous for people to think or we'll fine you $750,000 a day. Not so reasonable. When they launched the thing, the government said it wanted to have a close cooperative working relationship with social media companies. These are large organisations, they said back in 2015, and we've certainly had a dialogue with them about not interfering too much with their processes. Now the new improved, not just for kids, but also for adult children and Karens Labor Party version of the eSafety Commission is firing on all cylinders. On its own website, it describes itself as the world's first government agency dedicated to keeping people safer online. We are now at the forefront of the fight against online risks and harms faced by adults as well as children, it proudly declares. We are a fast-growing team of educators, investigators, lawyers, policy analysts, technology experts, digital specialists and other professionals who share one goal, sticking our noses in other people's business like a pack of angry Karens. No, it doesn't actually say that. I just made that last bit up. I couldn't help myself. It says, we share one goal, a safer and more positive online experience for all Australians. And they, my friends, will decide what safer and more positive looks like, not you. Australia's eSafety Commissioner is Julie Inman-Grant. Ms. Inman-Grant has extensive experience in the technology industry, the website says, having held senior public policy and safety roles with Microsoft, Twitter and Adobe. The Commissioner's career began in Washington, D.C., working in the US Congress and the not-for-profit sector before taking on her role at Microsoft, which spans 17 years. She served as one of the company's first and longest-standing government relations professionals, ultimately in the role of Global Director for Safety and Privacy Policy and Outreach. At Twitter, she set up and drove the company's policy, safety and philanthropy programs across Australia, New Zealand and Southeast Asia. So she's old Twitter. And Elon Musk is new Twitter. So she'd be completely unbiased then. In 2021, Julie oversaw significant increases in the eSafety Office's budget. Yes, increased staffing levels and launched the Global Safety by Design initiative. Commissioner Inman-Grant was reappointed for a further 5-year term by the Australian government in January 2022. So she's with us until 2027. She was recently named one of Australia's most influential women by the Australian Financial Review and a leading Australian in foreign affairs by the Sydney Morning Herald. In 2020, the World Economic Forum, the WEF, appointed the Commissioner as one of the Agile 50, the world's most influential leaders revolutionising government. If you like that content and you want to watch more, join us at adh.tv for all of our great content. But also, if you watch here on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and that bell. Subscribe here if you like, or watch full episodes here. All of it helps us, and we will make sure that the awful conspiracy theory about YouTube and Google suppressing right-wing content is completely ended forever.